Hello, when you tune into the channel, it's your time to soar. My name is Felici Ranger, and our mission for this channel is to inspire, motivate, and to impact. Now, if you ever thought about how to set goals, this episode is definitely for you. And our first topic is goal setting. All right, now many of us say that we want to set goals. Many of us say that we want to set New Year's resolution. Now, for many of us who are always setting goals, in our minds, our this year is pretty much over for us. But to the average person, or to you and me, or for you listening and watching this YouTube channel, you want to know how to set goals, even for the end of this year and heading into 2019. Let me tell you the first thing to do. You must always start your goal with a sentence similar to this. I am happy and glad now that I am, and just for example, losing 20 pounds, and then you put a date on it. Let's say February 8th, 2019. That's how you write a goal. That's how you write it down. And always, know what you should do? Always write your goals on index cards so that you can have them in your pocket. Also write it down on in a book, or even write it in a letter. Let me give you a real quick story. Back in Not back in, but this was just last year. But it sounds good when I say back in. Just last year, 2016, the year rolled around, and I had a big goal. I wanted to do a certification, and the certification was going to cost me somewhere around about $7,000. And I wrote it down just like how I told you. I said that I am happy and glad now that I have acquired the $7,000 by August, not even August, by June, not June, July 2000, 2000, 2016. I think the date was the 10th or the 11th, and that was the goal I had set. Not knowing how I was going to do it, but I put action steps in place. And what I also did, I wrote it in a letter form, and I wrote it to my creator, God above, and I wrote it the same way how you write a letter, that how you write a sponsorship letter or letter looking for investment. This is how I wrote this letter, and I had this up on my fridge. And every day with my action steps, I watch how bit by bit all of the money that I needed. I watch how it just came into fruition, because my original plan was to not only my plan was to spend 3 days. That was the days needed for the certification. But not only was I able to do that, but I was able to give my family 3 to 4 additional days based upon that goal that I had set, and we were able to stay on the trip 3 4 days longer. It was so amazing. And all the monies that I accumulated, my goal was to have it paid in full by July, but June I had the 3 days paid for, and I also had the additional days paid for just by setting those goals. And what I did, I wrote down my goal, and I put the action steps in place. I wrote it in the letter form. I also had my index cards, and something that is called mirroring. What mirroring is all about is you stand in front of a mirror. You look at yourself deep in the eyes. You look deep in the mirror, and you talk to yourself, and you tell yourself, I am happy, I am glad now that I am accomplishing this goal by such and such a date. And you tell yourself, it's a done deal. It's done. I already have it. I receive it, and it's done. And I did that every single day. And let me tell you something. Whatever is not traced cannot be changed. Let me say that again. Whatever is not traced cannot be changed. And every single day, I wrote down what I did every single day, and I watch it come into fruition. All right, and you have to always stay inspired, and you also have to stay motivated. This is very important. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Sharp Shout out to Shop Love Online. She has an amazing channel. If you all have if you want to check it out, I'm gonna also post her. I'm gonna also post her link for her page on the on the show notes. She has an amazing channel. You all gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And I appreciate you jumping on board. And let me just go back to what I was saying now. You know, being inspired, you have to be in an environment because your environment is key. Your environment is so key to what goals you have set. Because in the wrong environment, it's like putting a seed in the wrong soil. No matter how good of a seed that is, if it's in the wrong environment, it will not grow. So you must be careful because you have to be motivated and you have to be inspired. All right. Now, there's such thing called suggested thought. Now, what is suggested thought? Have you ever been driving on the road and you see a big sign with a big advertisement for a soft drink, and the minute you go in a food store, gas station, or even to lunch, you find yourself buying that exact same thing which you saw on the sign. That's actually suggested thought. And a way how you can harness that same suggested thought is whatever your goal is. It could be in a picture form, it could be words. Just plaster it wherever you could see it. That could be in the bathroom mirror. It could be above your bed. It could be on your sun visor, where when you put it down you can see it. Just keep it in your eye gate all the time. Keep it in your eye gate all the time. And you watch bit by bit how the same thing, how you've been seeing it, how the same thing that you've been letting come in your eye gate, how it'll eventually come to pass. All right, so that's gonna be it for today. It's gonna be a lot more of this to come, because I know many people are looking for ways on how to set goals for 2019. I'm gonna have a lot more stories. I'm gonna have a lot more principles that you can apply now, so that when 2019 comes, you would already be in that flow. You can have that snowball effect, because everything that you are experiencing now is because of the actions or the inactions of things you did do or you didn't do in years past, and this is what you're living now. So start now. Now is the time. All right. Always remember: seek and you shall find; knock and the door shall be open; and ask and you shall always receive. All right. Remember, it's your time to soar. Have a good one, y'all.